Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I forget, please pause this video to like, subscribe, maybe browse my other videos, and then come back to this video when you finish doing it. Okay, I'm gonna give you a second. Okay, this is a story time of when I failed my driving test or mock driving test, practice test, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So basically this was back in 2019. Yeah, because it's almost 2 years since I've had my license. Can you imagine me? I'm a driver. Anyways, yeah, I think by now most people have seen the horrific video, and if you haven't seen it, you don't need to see it, but I might link it down in the description. I might do, I might not. I would just want to wrap up the whole kind of idea that I went to another guy to do the mock test because my instructor was not good, blah, blah, blah. No, my instructor was the best ever. I only went to someone else to kind of remove that sort of maybe bias, or kind of just have someone who I didn't know and they didn't know me. So it can just be like completely fresh, completely new. And when I do the test, it's completely authentic. It's not like, oh, you did this wrong, but I'm just gonna mark you up because, do you know what I mean? I was 10 hours into my lessons when I went to do that mock test.
And how many lessons have you had?
I've had 10 hours. So
10 hours.
5. We did them in 2-hour blocks, so 5 lessons.
Do you feel test ready then?
I think so, yeah.
So you feel pretty confident?
Yeah. I think I'm just like a normal driver. By the 10 hours, I'd already booked my test, so I knew it was coming up in June. I started my lessons in March, April time in 2019. So yeah, so I had 10 hours with my instructor, and he was really encouraging. He was like, yeah, you should book your test for this time, and then before that we can have so many lessons, and blah 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 blah. I was like, cool. And my instructor was really, really good. So he would always talk me through everything. This is like blah, 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 blah. Amazing guy. Honestly, amazing guy. If I could suggest him to everybody, I would. Honestly, amazing guy. And he's so patient. Honestly, amazing guy. So yeah, I was like, okay, cool. I kind of know my skill set, my skill level right now. I kind of know where I'm strongest at, and I kind of know where I'm weakest at. But that's all with the help of my instructor. So what I wanted to do was kind of go away from my comfort zone and just kind of really understand where I was. Through the course of my lessons, my instructor was really encouraging me to go online and research like how to do certain things, how to answer certain questions that you're going to be asked, and blah blah blah. So I was on YouTube one day, and I think I was just scrolling through, and I found this guy. Oh god, I forgot his name. But I'll put his link in the description, and he was like how he does free mock tests if you allow him to record. Now obviously, going off what my instructor was saying, I was like, yeah, he can record me. I definitely won't be the worst on the channel. Like, I might not be great, but I won't be the worst. I'm definitely the worst on that channel, like 110%, but it's cool, it's cool. It's all a learning curve. Okay. So yeah, I emailed him, we went back and forth with emails, and he was like, yeah, this day's good for me, and I was like, that's great, that day's great for me. So I was in Portsmouth, right? Came back to London because he is in the Beckenham area, so we did a test drive, a little bit of a test drive, so I can get kind of used to the car. So cool. And then we pull up to this place where we're gonna start the test, and he kind of talks me through, and he's like, okay, from now on, like, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, blah 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 blah. Obviously what you'd expect in a normal exam. He's not gonna speak. I'm gonna have to do what I can, show him what I can do, what I can't do, and then he's gonna grade me at the end. Cool. Do you know what? Yeah, I am the personification of somebody who will study and revise blah 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 for a test, sit in front of the test, open the test, and everything I know flies out my head. That's me, and that's what happened in the test. And it's like, you can see it, like I'm just a visual representation of like In the first 2 seconds, I've already felt so.
Stop. Okay. Just go when it's safe.
I had to use the foot brake as it wasn't safe to move off. Unfortunately, this is a dangerous fault.
As soon as that happened, I just thought, oh my God, and my test is booked for like next month. How am I gonna do this? Tragic. That's what that whole video was. And it's such a long video of just tragic.
Alexis changes from first gear to first gear.
After tragic.
And brakes a bit too hard.
Turn right, then take the third right.
After tragic.
Alexis is trying to change to first gear too early.
After tragic mistake. Genuinely. So, in the first 2 seconds, I've already flopped now. And I'm thinking, bro. Actually, what came to my head was, my instructor has been lying to me. The places where it got really tragic, I think the worst bit was when I stalled. And it was like a T-junction kind of. Let me do it like this, where the road is like this, yeah? Traffic is coming this way, and I'm in the traffic going this way. However, I'm turning into that part of the T. Do you know what I mean? So, and then I stalled.
Alexis tries to move off in third gear, causing the car to stall.
You're in third gear, okay? If you press the button to restart.
I was in third gear and I was trying to move off in third gear, and obviously the car stalled, didn't it? The piece of shit. No, I'm joking. Obviously that was my own fault. I didn't know that it was a push start car. The guy didn't tell me that it was a push start car until I was already in the midst of the stall. And I've never experienced a push start car before. So I was there thinking, oh my God, what's going on? The car's not moving. I'm not moving. I'm causing traffic. Tragic, truly, honestly. That was the worst part for me. I think that's like when my spirit really dropped and I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? There was a lot going on in that whole thing. And what I clocked is that I really stick to third gear. What I really stuck to third gear before. And I wouldn't realise that. And the thing is, it doesn't even make sense to me sometimes when I watch it back, because with my instructor, I need to change gear. But with this guy, I was just stuck. And then I stalled again, like 10 minutes down the road, even 5 minutes, 2 minutes even down the road. And I was in third again and I didn't clock, and obviously the car stalled and then turned off, and I had to do the whole press to start, turn on the key bump.
Really good judgment of the width of the car, but Alexis is driving too slow in third gear, causing the car to stall.
I had to load this clip so you guys can deep the confusion, because have you ever been at a state where you're just bamboozled?
You're in third, okay?
As there's vehicles behind us, this is a serious fault.
All in all, I did a terrible job. I'm not even going to come here and sit here and lie. I did a horrific job. And if you've seen the video, I know you would second that, because genuinely, it's not my best work. Throughout the video, if you watch it, you're going to see me smile or laugh a lot. And it's not because I think I'm doing well. Furthest from. It's because I'm so embarrassed at how badly I'm doing that all I can do is smile or laugh, because I'm just laughing at myself. In my head, I'm literally thinking, Alexis, see how you've come to embarrass yourself on the social network. All I thought of was, oh my God, everyone's gonna see this, because obviously I'd been browsing this guy's YouTube for time. He has like over 100k subscribers. I'm thinking, oh my God, so many people are gonna see this, and this is so horrifically horrific. Like, this is so bad. Just the embarrassment is a lot, okay? So that's why you see me smile or laugh there. Another thing that is hilarious to me is, like, before you even get, basically by 10 minutes into the thing, I'm like 5 faults down, several, you know, severe faults in, and so I'm thinking, and please understand, yeah, that the driving that I exhibited in this video is not a reflection of my instructor. Nor really was it a reflection of me, it was more of a reflection of my nerves, because I was just very nervous. That end part where he's talking to me, you just see me laughing the most, because obviously it's like, now I have to recite all of the mistakes that I've made, and it's just embarrassing. I think by the end of it, I had like 500 faults. Honestly, too many to count, too many to count. I don't know how the guy kept up, because it was a lot.
I know I definitely failed.
But what I will say also is that the way that he graded is not the way that it's graded in real life. So he was quite harsh actually, which I don't blame him obviously. I think you should be a bit harsher in the practice test, because when it comes to the real one, you really know what you should and shouldn't do. I'm gonna create a video of how I went from that to how I passed, because I think it needs to be shared. But yeah, man, the video is tragic. But go and watch it for yourselves and see what you think. Okay. Don't forget to like and to comment and to subscribe and to watch my previous videos, because you're a real one, period. Okay. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Pull up on the left in a safe place, please.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.